Okay. So, so what is the purpose behind you? Do you learn this language?
Uh, not any purpose, but English is the most important in current days, so that's why it was my childhood dream to speak in English. In um, English is very, very necessary part in our life.
Yes, of course. Yeah, you're right. Because in these days, everyone know about this language. This is a if you think if you consider that this is our second language, we choose that because
Yeah, English is a national language and
yeah,
global language. If you know how to speak English, so you can connect any person in the world.
yes, of course. And if you are facing any issue using this language, you want to do anything you can using this language only. If
Yeah, yeah,
it's any job, you want to do any job, any kind of, so you want to open your own business. So yeah, maybe language is very very important for us. Yes,
yeah. This day many online business, online job available. If you
yes,
know to English, so you can uh, do easily.
yes, of course, yeah, right. So do you discipline about this language regularly?
Yes, I do
Okay.
daily. Whenever I get free time, I do practice in this pro.
Yes, of course. Yeah, the discipline is very, very important in this language because the language is not enough to be you just 5 minutes, 10 minutes. At least we want to work at least 1 hour for that because in
Yeah,
our house we can't get the environment, English environment. Because people saying that if you more
yeah,
speak, you can able
because
to.
yeah,
Yeah,
because the English is not cup of tea. Yeah, we have to work hard about English.
yeah. And first thing is housewife is very difficult to regular maintain our consistency with this language because we have lot of works. So it's I know understand that due to some family issue we can't regular with this language, but if we are
Yeah,
now time, so we can improve talk ourselves and we can start reading, we can watch news in English, we can start a movie in English. So these also things we can improve using this that.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, sometime I watch conversational videos. Sometime I watch a English movie. So
Yeah,
never get free time. So I do practice in this though.
okay.
Practice is
Because
very
I because
important. Improving
same,
English.
yes, because same with me happen regularly. I want to eagerly learn this language, but somehow in my family members are sometimes they are feeling not well. So I'm only the person I want to take care of them, and I have to do all other works, and in between I can't manage my fluency in this language, and it's the same as a discipline. So that's why I'm asking. We are disciplined with this language, so we can learn easily, very fastly. Otherwise, you learn, but it will take so much time. No matter.
Yeah, every woman have a same problem. Do
Yeah.
you live joint family or nuclear family?
Nuclear family, so that's why no one can look after me to take care of my kids, my family members. So that's the reason I'm not able to speak regularly with this language. But yeah, if I get time, so I read more, I write more, and I trying to talk with myself sometimes. Yes.
How is years old your
Yes,
kid?
my kids. Yes, my
Your
kid.
kid.
Yes, I have two kids, and my younger is now 9 years, and the elder one is 2 years completed. Just she's small, just she turned into two, so that's why it's very difficult. Yeah.
I have also 1 year's kids. So
Yes, yes.
uh,
And if we have some small child, so we can't maintain our time as well. We fix time. I'm saying about fixed time. So we want to at least next time about we.
Yeah, sometime I started speak English and in front of a camera, any person. So while speaking, sometime he started crying. Yeah, so sometime he started disturb me.
Yes, same happened with me, earlier when I start my learning, because she's that time only 1 year, like you. So she double me a lot that times. Because sleeping, so only that time I'm making conversation. Otherwise, I'm not. I'm only comfortable with audio. And with audio, she also, shouting that time, very disturb me on that time.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, this is happen same with all the housewives, who are already they have, very small childs. They're facing same issue.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So how long have you been start your journey?
Yes, it's been now completed 8 months. So I am working on at that. But in my previous day, I'm not irregular with language, because yeah, in my family, my in-laws are there, and that time they are not well. So that time I want to take care more that time. So that the
Yes.
reason I'm not regular for in previous 2 months. But I talking to myself that time. I'm working on my and watching reels and watching content that YouTube on that time, and sometimes I making conversation, otherwise I'm doing myself.
Okay. So at home, how do you practice alone?
Yes, of course. Yeah, firstly I talk with myself, whatever in my mind come in mind, I talk in English. Because if we are doing something, so thousands of thoughts in our mind has come. So these thoughts I'm trying to uh, came in my mind in English. I thought, so if they come in Hindi, so I stop that in Hindi, and I move into the English whenever I come in mind. Because when we are doing something in our mind, working all time, we are thinking our past, something happen in future, some things what will be happen, we are thinking. So we try to think in English that time. And that time sometimes we don't know some kind of words, and that time I note down that words, so what will be that words. So I'm that time stucking, so yeah, I wrote down, and then after that I search that word. So then I use, because every time this word, after you are reading and writing that word in your notebook, the you can look up after again and again. So we know about the meaning regularly. And I watching content, and mostly I watch news on, mostly in English. Because in news, do we get lot of vocabulary and phrasal verbs. So that very high level, and that is a regular word in our corporate words. That is very beneficial. Because if you are going outside, and if you are do something in work, like in business, and you doing jobs, so they are using in a very advanced vocabulary, and they are using very business type of language there. So very beneficial you start watching news as well. Because in news, you get lot of new vocabulary, and that vocabulary is very simple, but the meaning very different. They using very effective word in that. So I'm starting, before that I'm only watching conversation, some English podcast. But nowadays I'm feeling that if you watch English news, so in that you get lot of forget, as well as you see that, you notice that the news reporter talking is very fluently.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and their pronunciation, their voice, you can easily catch up, because they are Indian and they are very speak smoothly, and you can really catch up with that. So that time I'm sometimes I watch. If you watch news, you get more knowledge about the whatever will happen in world, as well as you improve your English. So both things very essential for you. So that's why I'm watching news in English.
Okay, yeah. News is very important about speaking English because sometime I watch English news reporting. Yeah, but news reporting is a very fluency and new vocabulary job. So that's it. Ma'am, what is your purpose to speaking English?
Yes, I have a lots of because in my initial day, for my kids, the best part is I'm learning this for my kids because they are studying now in CBSE school, and that time I'm able to speak, but I'm not fluent in English that time. So I'm trying to speak more, and I'm fluent in that because sometimes I'm stop at the some times because I words come in my mind. So what are the proper word we said instead of that? So that time I'm stuck. So that's why if you are this language is habitual for us, so we can remove our hesitation, we can remove our stucking that time. So that
Yeah,
time, yes, so that's why I'm learning, and as well as I'm talking English with my kids. Whatever I want to order, whatever I want to give request for any kind of take care of, just I'm using English words that time. So it's very beneficial for us as well as our kids because they also learn and we also practicing regularly. That is two things that. And in future, whenever my kids grown up, so that time also I want to do something. So like any other whatever in work from home, and if I get so in that time I'm not say that I'm not prepared for that. I'm ready for it. I'm preparing for me to future. So that's why I'm improving and enhancing my communication.
okay, yeah, yeah, English is important for kids because if you know you speak English and understand writing, so you can admission your kids any school very easily.
Yes, because in these days, all teacher or whenever you go parent teacher meeting, they are only to talk in English. If we
Yeah,
are able to speak in English, so they are comfortable also. But they understand you. If you don't speak in English, they understand you. But if we are giving the same answer in English to English, so they think like yeah, she's also able to speak. So her kids are also be able to do anything in classroom. So it's very essential that so we also talk and we also give answer in English in PTM, so that will be good for our kids. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's it. So do you have one children?
Yes, I have 1 year.
Okay, I thought that you have two children. Yeah.
No, only 1 year.
Okay, so whenever you be a fluent in you become a fluent in English, that time you want to do job or you want to give tuition to other kids at home, so what will be do after that?
Yeah, yeah. First of all, I want to improving my English. So after that, I will do anything. But this time I can't do anything because I have lots of responsibility. I
Hmm.
have a 1 years old kid, and I said uh, I live joint family. So
Okay.
yeah, I said to be honest, I have to cook food 11 members. So
Oh,
I have to do work lots
so
of.
much work we have regularly. So yeah, I understand. Yeah, very understand. Because 11 members is not, we are standing like 2 to 3 hours at every day morning, still in afternoon sometimes and evening same. So yeah, it's very difficult. You do all things and as well as you do outside work. It's very, headache. We can't manage the house on this kind, especially if you have a small child. So we can't bear this all things. This I
Yeah.
understand.
So that's why I sometime I have to facing some problem.
Okay, yeah, understand. Same
I
happen with the house.
sometimes I don't get so much time. I don't get a little more time
Yeah, but
to.
still you are learning. So really, really appreciable. Still you are learning. Do have a lot of work. To have small kids as because all ladies, really appreciate all lady who are housewife as well as they are doing something instead of they are wasting her time. They are improving their knowledge. Really, really appreciable that. because
Yeah.
I'm also even in single day if I'm not making conversation, even I'm not talking myself English, that I'm feeling I'm lonely and feeling that I'm nothing doing today. So I'm what I'm doing today, only I'm doing household chores, and otherwise I'm not doing nothing. I'm feel that regularly that time, so yeah, whenever I make conversation, if I talk anybody like a housewife like me, so that time feel okay. It's okay. I'm just doing something apart from this household chores. I feel that even I'm not earning about from this, but I feel I get knowledge from that. At least I learn this language from this platform. This
Yeah.
give me a feeling good that time. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Oh
So
no.
how did you, ma'am,
Yes.
how did you improve your English? Did you take online class, offline class?
No, I'm already as told you. I practicing since from 6 months. Sorry, 8 months. So whenever I get I time, only I practicing and watching news and as well as at least I try to read 1 to 2 pages. If I not have a time to read, so I start reading my kids book, because yeah, if kids are there, if you want to teach to your kids as well, so you can teach as well as you can write, as well as you can read. So both are your work is done by this through. Yes, you writing, your reading, as well as you taking care of children, you by supporting your kids doing homework. You both work are doing in same, so you can utilize your time, not waste. You can think that how we are managed. We want to give teach to our children, as well as how to improve that time. You can't waste them. You can start writing or something. You can also read something that time. So yeah, sometimes you can instead of you can watching some serials and movie, you can start with the subtitle, like you can type whatever do you like this movie and drama with the English subtitles. They are talking in this their whatever your language, and in that below there are subtitles. In subtitle also you can writing and reading, as well as you are watching movies. Some, because some other your household members, they are also watching some news or whatever they are drama. So you can at least say that they watch in with subtitles. So very beneficial that you can improve as well as your English, or they are fulfill their drama also. So this thing beneficial for us. So we can use how to we are use, because in these days, previous days, I'm 2 months because I have not practicing with the video call. So I'm thinking that how do I improve, because I have no time for video call, because you have to sit at one place. You can talk with the free minds. It's not happen, because someone called you again and again for something that. Yeah, so it's not possible. So that time I'm talking myself, I'm reading and yeah, watching this kind of thing I'm doing. And so at least I try to read 10 to 5 words and phrases and vocabulary, and I try to read at least 5 regularly, because if you read 5 something, so it will be beneficial, because news, whatever apart from that, you can learn at least new, because we are not learning, so we can't improve. Only by speaking is not important. If you
Yeah.
learn and you can use this same thing with the other person, then can you I want to say that that is an improvement you in that. Otherwise you can talking and in front of people are beginner, you are beginner, you both are using same language. If you in between one can use different words, so we know that word, and we can exchange our meaning in each other. So looking today's I learned some phrasal words like hangout. Hangout means what? Meaning is hangout means something is happen with suddenly or whatever. So we can use with the sentence this
Yeah.
meaning, and yeah, always you try to and give up like and run into means unexpectedly you suddenly you meet with your friend. Sometimes you go in market, that friend you suddenly met with you. You can see when I went to the market, my childhood friend ran into me. Run, run is a same, but you can talk about yesterday. But we use past participle like ran into friend in market. You can use run into. Ran is past participle because you were talking about yesterday. That's why ran in. Ran into means unexpectedly something. Someone is met with you. That's the meaning. So, like, you can